Welcome back, guys. I don't know. Welcome back, everyone. So, I got some messages for you. And I'm excited because I took notes in my new dragon journal and I pulled cards. I'm really excited about that because I always channel and tune in before, and I don't want to forget any of the messages that I channel and tune in on. But starting off, just again, big things are coming. That's like a message. It's just like thread in this collective. Like big things are coming. Year 2025. Like things are changing. And that's really exciting, and it's time for you to take action on it. It's time for you to catch this wave and like surf it out. Like continue to go on this wave, but don't miss it. Don't miss the wave because it's only coming once. There will be other times, but in this current time frame, like this wave is only coming once, so don't miss it. They're like, get on that wave. You know what wave it is. Whatever area of your life, don't miss it. I'm hearing like trips might be relevant for some people. Go on the trip. Go on the trip, take the adventure. Because that's not going to come again. That specific trip is not going to come again. This exact thing is not going to happen right now, and that's why they really want you to take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, let's see what else. Huge thing that was coming up was intuition. You're ready to go deeper. You're ready to start trusting your intuition, and this might be getting like really deep into it, like really spiritual. Maybe you want to like be giving readings, or maybe you're just like wanting to tune into your intuition more. Like maybe you're seeing other people doing it and you're like, I want to like have that kind of like superpower. And they're like, that is a superpower. When you tune into your intuition, when you build a connection with your angels and your guides, you develop so much more faith about everything that happens in life because you realize you're not alone. And that's a funny thing because like in our world, like we're not alone. Like we have maybe our family, maybe our partner, maybe our friends, maybe our community, whatever, our coworkers, whatever is around us. We have those people, yet still we can feel so alone. We can feel so alone, like there's no one that really understands us or no one that really sees us fully. We can still feel so alone, like no one else has the same exact experience. But when you connect with your light team, they're here for you. They're not here for anyone else. They're here for you. And that's what, it's like so beautiful because you're like, oh wow, I'm not alone. Like I'm always like, okay, like guides, is this good? Should we do this? Am I okay? Am I chilling? Like when I'm scared or when I'm, happy, like it's just this quick little thing of like, we good? You guys chill? I'm chill. And then you don't feel alone. It's like this faith about so much that can come into your life. I'm hearing like money or your path, your purpose. Like there's so much less questioning about like all these things when you have this connection built with your guides and your angels. And I just asked like, what can they do to, deepen this connection? They're like, start by figuring out your angel guides, your angels, your guides' names. Start by figuring out your spirit guides' names. Because, okay, so let me explain really quickly. Your spirit guides are here for you specifically. They are sometimes people that you have had lifetimes with, that you've known for lifetimes, like some of my spirit guides and angels. I keep saying angels, but I mean spirit guides. Some of my spirit guides, like when I connected to them, like it was just this overwhelming feeling of like, wow, I've known you forever and I can't believe I haven't like been connected to you in this life for so long. Like they've been so patiently waiting for me. But sometimes you know them for lifetimes. Other times they can come into your life for a little bit when you really need them and then leave. So there's certain ways that your spirit guides can show up, but generally you have 2 or 3 like big guides in your presence. Um, and they're just here for you. They're not here for anybody else. They're here for you. And then you can call in like archangels, and those are spiritual beings that have come to, that are presences that are meant to help Earth and help humans on Earth move through Earth, move through life on Earth. And those are, you know, for everyone. They're for every human. They are for the Earth as a whole, as a collective. And so those are energies that everyone can tune into. But your spirit guides are literally just for you. And when you have a connection with them, it's beautiful. It's amazing. And you develop so much faith. And so that's the message that I'm getting, like deepening your intuition in whatever way that might look for you. When I was first developing my gifts, like literally last year, I was practicing all the time whether food was right for me, because I've struggled with a bunch of different health issues, I've struggled with skin issues, and I just really was using my intuition to see what would be good for my body. So I would reach for something in the cabinet, and then my guides would be like, and I would ask like, should I have this right now? And they'd be like, no, probably not good for your blood sugar. And I would like hear those responses, and it literally, over the course of the year, it built up my intuition so much for me to be able to determine whether it was a yes or a no, and I could see the changes in my body. And sometimes when I would, you know, go against that, then I would feel the repercussions, or I would even do it with like drinking. Like I remember a specific example, and I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Maybe this is probably really relevant for someone out there. With drinking, like I would be going out with friends, and like literally on the way walking there, I heard, if you drink tonight, you will get sick. And I was like, whatever, you know, like we all ignore our intuition sometimes. And I was like, oh, whatever. And then I drank. And then the next day I like was so sick, and it was sucky because I had so much work to do that week, and it was just like, it was sucky, and I didn't listen to my intuition. So when those things pop in now, so it's a little bug. Wonder what that symbolism is. When those things pop in, that means that you have this opportunity to listen to your intuition. And also, I would say that when you ignore it, but you remember having that thought, that's kind of helpful too, because then you're stuck with the repercussions of ignoring it, and you're like, fuck, I should have listened to my intuition. And so it's just like a learning lesson. Like now I'm like, whenever they're like, don't drink, you're gonna get sick, I'm like, I want to listen to that, because tomorrow I don't want to feel shitty, and I don't want to be sick for a week because I have a lot of things going on, or whatever it is. So they're really like, time to develop your intuition. Start by learning your spirit guides' names. And there's so many meditations on YouTube. You can just also like drop in and meditate on it, or you can ask them to send you a sign, like a really obvious sign in some way. They want to connect with you. They want to connect with you, and they are, sorry, I just have like a little freak out that I'm not recording. No, I'm literally recording. They want to connect with you. They literally want to connect with you, and they want to be there for you. And they're waiting for you. They are patiently waiting for you. And literally when I reunited with my spirit guides and like built that connection, I was like flooded with emotions. I was flooded with emotions. Okay, Spirit. What are all these distractions that are coming up? What are like this little gnat that was in my face? Me thinking I didn't record? Again. Oh, yes. Okay, this is all happening for a reason. Okay. Again. Oh my god. I'm gonna remember. There are a lot of distractions in your life that are not necessary. Actually, this is one of the cards that I pulled, I think. Yep. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Again with the intuition. But I just have this feeling that, and this knowing from, you know, what your angels are telling me right now, that there is some addiction that's going on. That's such a harsh word, because when we think of that, we think of like the absolute extreme, and maybe that's where you're at right now, but it also could be a low-key addiction, or like, fuck, I can't stop checking my phone, or like, fuck, I can't focus on because I'm addicted to my phone, or I eat this every night when I don't want to eat it, or like I have to have a late night snack because I just need it, or this, I'm watching all these bad shows and they're not giving me good energy, but I just have to watch them because I want to know what happens next. So all these types of habits, like, they're not doing you good, and you know they're not doing you good. And this actually came up in a past reading, and the message that was said before was, fill your life with other things. You can't just all of a sudden cold turkey break a habit and expect your life to change. You have to change your identity first. You have to fill your life with other things that you are inspired by. Fill your life with things of the identity of the person that you want to be. Don't just go cold turkey. Give yourself something gratifying instead of this thing that is actually helpful and beneficial to your system. So there's just this like little, if you've been wondering, is this an addiction? Is this not a good thing for my life? They're saying, you are onto something. It is not a good thing for your life. And I mean, this message is for me too, because like I have felt this with my phone, and I've been questioning like, is this really bad with my phone? And they're saying, yeah, like, it's not good. It's not helping you long term. It's not contributing to the creation of your highest self. It's not contributing to your long-term goals. It's not contributing to where you want to be. So yeah, that was a huge one. I also channeled before in my dragon book. I just love that thing. I know I already showed you guys, but the trials and tribulations that are coming up for a reason. They're coming up because they want you to be on your toes. They want you to be able to react to what is next. They want you to be so uncomfortable that you want to shift your life. That's a hard message, Spirit. Yeah, they want you to be so uncomfortable so that you shift your life. I'm just getting this like icky feeling. It's like, oh, like what? Yep. Did you hear that? It's pretty loud, so I bet you heard that. But it's like this like, oh, not good feeling. Like they want you to feel that, because they're like, please go the other way. Please let it light a fire under your butt to get on that other highway and go that other direction that is a straight shot to your dream. And picture that straight shot. Keep reminding yourself, even on the days where it's not come in your 3D reality yet, it is a straight shot. I'm on a straight shot to that reality. Wow, I love that. Like, just keep affirming that. Like, I am on a straight shot to my dream life, to making my manifestations come true. Literally just picture that in your mind. Picture it. Because that's where you are. And they're like these trials and tribulations that have been coming up. They're coming up for a reason, and they're to get you to freaking shift, to get you, because the universe is like, well, if you're not doing it, then we're gonna freaking put you on that path and line you up with your destiny. And after every single bridge burns, there's another one that's built. That was pretty freaking profound. After every, oh wow, that has to be the title. After every bridge that has burned, there is going to be another one that has been built. And that's freaking awesome, but it's also hard to remember when you're going through something really hard and you're like, why is everything literally crumbling in my life? One bad thing, one bad thing, one bad thing. But they're like, don't look at that. Like, what, that, don't, oh my god. Don't look at them all like bad things. They're not bad things. They're actually amazing things that are setting you up for the trajectory of your life. Literally, I think I titled a video like this too shall pass. But also, these are all things that are providing me so much wisdom for the next thing, for that straight shot to my destiny. And just saying, like, this is all a part of the straight shot of my destiny, because the universe wants me to be where all my dreams are. And so this is just all a part of the straight shot to the destiny. Yeah. One of the last things is you gotta see the light. I'm like wanting to sing like, you gotta see the light. Wow, that came out so much worse than I expected. Yeah, you gotta see the light. It's like, huh? I'm not a singer. But they're like, just see that. Like, literally get goofy and like, just like there's literally light coming through my window, which is crazy. I'm actually doing this during the day, if you don't notice, because I got things to do later, but I wanted to do a reading. And it's just like, keep seeing the light, keep having that good attitude, keep trusting that the things and the trials and the tribulations that are coming are literally here for your highest good. Just when something hard happens, that's for my highest good. Wow, thank you for that lesson. That should be your attitude from now on. Thank you for that lesson. That was hard, but that was for my highest good. Everything is for your highest good because your soul came here to experience all these things. Remind yourself that. There is no claiming victimhood in these situations. That takes us out of abundance and highest self energy. We want to stand in our power. We want to own our life. Life is not happening to us. We are taking the reins and doing life. We have the control. We have the power. Maybe not all the control, they're saying. Maybe not all the control, but that's the beauty of it. You get to have this like molding relationship with the universe and creation. You're co-creators with each other. And you're co-creating this straight shot to destiny. Straight shot to all of your dreams. Let go of what does not serve you, of what is not the light. Again, letting go of those perspectives of victimhood or of self-sabotage, of thinking you're not worthy of this. Like, you are freaking worthy. I just saw this video. Oh fuck, I'm gonna forget her name. But I think she's a famous rugby player, and it was like this video where she was like, the interviewer was asking her about imposter syndrome. And she was like, so how do you move through imposter syndrome when you're, accomplishing these big things or whatever? She was like, oh yeah, imposter syndrome? I don't have that. And then the interviewer was like, what? And then she was like, isn't that the thing where you don't think you're worthy of all the things that you're getting? And the interviewer was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I work really hard, and I post every single day on Instagram, and I, go to all the workouts, and I work out overtime. She was just going through all these things, and it was just like, when you see it in that light, it's like, you are worthy of everything. You wake up every day, you feed yourself every day, you go out into the world every day, you do all these things every day, and you are worthy. So don't ever let yourself say that you're not worthy. And obviously that can come up, but own that, embody that energy. And maybe you want to go find that video, because it was really empowering. She's a famous rugby player, I don't know her name. But it's like, you are worthy. Don't like, don't claim that darkness. Claim the light of where you're worthy. And yeah, I love that. And the last message is you deserve it. You deserve it. You freaking deserve it. There is deep cellular healing that is coming up. Physical and emotional healing. Through all these trials and tribulations that are coming, there's been deep cellular healing that has happened. And it's all a part of your destiny. It's all a part of your straight shot to your dreams. Love you guys. That's all for today. I like the journal and the cards. Let me know what you think, because that was fun.